Everybody, Sean Lee here, U.S. history and U.S. government here at Ballard High. I wanted to share with you some information that I came across this weekend that I'm hoping will help you kind of process what may go down here on Tuesday. So I'm summarizing some of the main points of this article. I'll link it in the email. Uncertainty and misinformation, what to expect on election night and days after. This is published by the Election Integrity Partnership, which is a partnership between the University of Washington Center for an Informed Public and Stanford University's Internet Observatory. Democracy depends on its citizens trusting the election, and trust in election is under attack, and it's under attack by folks even that are involved in the election and by outside forces. And these attacks undermining the legitimacy or our trust in the election, questioning the legitimacy of the election, is going to happen through election day and in the days and weeks following. There's a good chance on Tuesday that we're not going to know the winner of the election. And that's for a number of different reasons. COVID-19 has many states or forced many states to bring in mail-in balloting or push in mail-in voting. For the first time, many Americans are going to be voting by mail. That may be uncomfortable for them. They may start to question the legitimacy of their ballot, whether it was counted or not, because they'd never voted that way before. Also, we see a lot of people involved in politics. We see a lot of record turnout right now, a lot of excitement about this election. So there's a good chance with those two factors that we're not going to know who the winner is on Tuesday night. And as the week progresses, there may be shifts in who is winning. This is called a red or a blue shift. So the leader on Tuesday night may shift from Biden to Trump or from Trump to Biden. And that depends upon how the states are processing the votes. Each state has its own manner and policies in which they count votes. Some states count mail-in ballots early. Some states count in-person ballots before the mail-in ballots. And so these shifts could go one way or another. And these shifts on top of the mail-in ballots and on top of the record turnout could lead to a lot of uncertainty. And human beings don't like uncertainty. Internet trolls love uncertainty because then they can sow mischief and sow misinformation. And I expect to see some of that happen. Political actors, foreign, domestic, and conspiracy theorists and other opportunists may try to delegitimize the election. And these shifts in votes that could happen, this red or this blue shift that could happen. So what you should do, you should really prepare for uncertainty on election night. It's a good chance we're not going to know who the winner is. Know that there's conspiracy theories out there about mail-in ballots, about shifts in vote totals. Know that just exists and that people will get online to try to push these conspiracy theories. Do your best to not amplify those kinds of voices. Know that there will be lots of anecdotal evidence about polling place misconduct. But for the majority of people and for the majority of Americans and for the majority of votes, there's no issue. Vast majority of votes get counted. Look for statements from election officials in the individual states. Don't take the results from the candidates themselves or from party officials. And do your best not to forward on any hyper-partisan or any information from folks who have, stake in the election, and try not to amplify any of the misinformation that's out there. All right, so it's a kind of a crazy time, but let's all keep our heads together. Let's trust in the process, and fingers crossed we'll come out on the other side of this. All right, good luck, everybody.